want to get to this one.
Okay, when I say millennial,
Yeah.
and when I say describe a millennial, what would you say?
Oh, so
That group of people right there.
So many things come to mind. So many things come to mind. Avocado toast.
Avocado toast being one of them?
Yeah, that's right at the top of the list.
It's funny that you mentioned that because this article in the National Post, that's actually their last line.
Oh, is it?
In the article, it says something like, this conversation about millennials was the same week where we were talking about avocado toast. The National Post article is talking about how the federal government has been told by basically some research that was done with some focus groups, don't call
people in their office?
Yeah.
Don't call millennials millennials. They don't like it.
They don't like it.
There's a stigma attached to the word millennial when you're giving a description. Things like lazy, living off your parents, no ambition.
By the way, Brandon is there nodding his head.
Oh, wait, you agree with the stigma?
I totally agree with the hello. Please don't call us millennials.
Oh, you don't like it?
Oh,
No, we
Brandon.
don't like it. We are young adults, or some of us are even older adults, and there is a stigma by older people to try to put a negative connotation on it.
So what would you want to be called?
We're just a young adults.
Yeah, and you know what? That's exactly what this
That's
research
it.
said. This research was done in March with these focus groups. That's how millennials exit.
But the whole point is the fact that you as a millennial will say, I don't like
I don't like it, and it's making me feel bad.
No, that's not why.
Yeah, so it doesn't,
I'm just
we don't
telling
like
you
it.
know what?
It's got a
Let me
negative
talk.
connotation.
Okay, so
Okay,
talk to us.
all I'm trying to say is, we have a lot that we're dealing with as young people. No, let me just...
You're not the only generation.
No, we're not the only generation.
Let
But
him speak.
I'm just going to speak really quickly because a lot of people around my age, in their 20s, young 30s, are kind of fed up or frustrated. We're dealing with the highest tuition that we've ever paid in history. We're dealing with the highest house prices that we've ever paid. We've been dealt with increase in taxes. We're dealt with massive country debt load that we're going to have to deal with. Increasing healthcare costs. We have a lot of burdens that other generations did not have. And because we have used technology to find a way to make extra income, because it's hard for people to get full-time jobs nowadays, we're looked at the avocado toast generation, the generation that doesn't like to work hard. We work hard. We work multiple jobs just to have what you guys had when you were our age. Drop. Woo!
Oh, he's out. He's out.
The fact that a person of that generation thinks that nobody else prior to them had it hard. Nobody else. No.
No world wars.
No world wars.
No Great Depression.
No, the greatest generation. No, you're not.
Lack of women's
Oh, you're
rights.
back.
No, all I'm saying is that every generation had it hard.
No.
But no, you can't just bag down on one generation just because you think that we don't have it
But the fact that you view it, Brandon, as, like putting a negative, like we don't like it. We don't like the
because
negative.
it is. You look at so many clips of older people,
I don't
boomers.
even call the soccer mom. People still call me a soccer mom.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm speaking up for my generation, and they're not gonna do it anymore. Not on here.
I will say this. I will say this about the millennials, because I work with a lot of millennials.
You
do.
They work hard. They multitask well, very, very well, and they're great energy to tap into.
And I will say,
But don't complain.
But we're calling millennials anyway.
if it's
that's just how it
if
works.
it's honest hour, which it is, there were some, because you said what's a millennial? It's basically like from 1982 to 2000.
Yeah.
There's some that say 1980, so technically,
You're a millennial?
I'm a millennial.
Hey!
On that note, on that note,
You know how I feel about anytime anyone has to say technically, it's the same as saying, well, according to the ethics commissioner.
And that's when you
burning
do that.
everybody today.
There you go.
All right. Hey, let's look ahead.